Welcome to episode 200.
Hi,
Kevin.
200. Did you say 200?
He is Chad.
Holy
this is the
sugar on
Candid
top.
Athletic Training podcast. You know what?
Wow, that just hit me.
We have the best listeners and the best Candid Mania fantastic faniacs. I was fanatics. That was the word I was trying to go.
Fanatics. Wow, whatever you were just, that was awesome. Whatever just happened there.
My brain stopped working. Welcome to the Candid Athletic Training podcast.
Hi.
And
Kevin, how are you?
Welcome to the lab. I'm all right. I'm full.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Look at you. Pop that bottle. You want to know why? Because it's about to be the new year. And if you're listening to this after this live taping, it is the new year. Wait, yeah. It's going to be Monday, January 2nd, if you're listening to this.
I think Monday's the 2nd.
Yeah.
Was that what you just said?
I just said that. I might not speak well a lot.
But you got your dates right?
I said that one right.
Okay.
So.
You speak so well.
You know what?
So well spoken.
What I would like to say is that our listeners right now, they're having some fun. You know, they're talking about how we were a couple seconds late for the show.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, you got to love Kevin. You got to love Nate. You definitely have to love Abby because she never gives us any crap. Oh, we appreciate you guys. You keep us humble and honest. Love it. That is a big-ass fan behind us, Kevin. It's in order to keep that old circulation and that air.
I thought I literally was looking on the ground for a fan. I didn't know you meant the ceiling fan.
No, look how big that fan is up there. It's a pretty cool fan. This is my space, guys. This is and I'm going to get to it later in the show, foreshadowing. Talking about 2023.
Foreplay by Kevin.
Ooh. You gotta have foreplay, otherwise, what are you doing?
I'm the opposite. I've got past that.
Then you're just in it for the ending and not in it for the pleasure. I
don't know. I don't remember anymore.
I don't know. You try to have another kid and then you will.
0% chance of that happening.
I love when I said, you know, the next time we won't be pregnant, and you thought
we finished last week's episode. If you didn't, in episode 199, at the end of the show, I swear to God, I thought you inferred that you were having another kid, and I about stroked out.
Yes, you did.
I made it to 200 though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We're not having a kid right now, but we're gonna try
another.
We're going to have another one.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Good for you.
Some people like it.
Well, I hope if you're on the live stream and if you're listening to this whenever, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope things went well for you. I hope you survived the cold freeze. And I hope, you have a great New Year's. That's exciting. So, you're right over there? You're just chuckling it all up. Are you hamming it up with our live stream listeners?
Well, I don't know if you haven't had to travel, but I don't know if anybody around you has had to travel recently. But if you're on Southwest, chances are you're not going anywhere.
Why?
Because they're doing their yearly thing of like, oh, sorry, we're gonna put you on the next flight. Oh, we're gonna put you on the next flight. Oh, we canceled your flight. Not only is there weather, Dave Yeager, but there is also I guess there's something going on with Southwest that. They're booking flights, but they don't have pilots. They don't have flight attendants, and I don't know if you remember that from last year, but that was like a big.
Could you imagine if athletic trainers did that?
Oh, sure.
Well, I'll have coverage from this time to this time, and then you don't show up and be like, no, coverage is from here to here.
I meant 5 to 6. No. I'll see you from 7 to 8. Sorry, treatments are canceled.
And we're going to overcharge you.
And then people still trust us to get them from place A to place B. Interesting. I love Southwest, though. I love traveling on Southwest.
Kevin Joyce just said, Southwest is the Keystone Light of air travel.
It gets the job done, but you're not necessarily happy you partook in it. Keystone Light always reminds me of
Keystone Cops.
The college days. The college days.
Cheapest buzz around.
Mm-hmm. It's one of Mountain Creek. If you're ever around
Never even
Mountain
heard of
Creek,
it.
I know. Highest alcohol content per dollar that you spend.
Is that like a fact?
Oh my god, I had this group of friends that were.
They had a spreadsheet.
They did. I'm not kidding. They created equations of this is how much it costs. This is how many ounces you get in a can, which is generally 12, right? And then this is the alcohol content, and they figured out what was the best bang for buck. And so all they did was buy 30 packs of Mountain Creek.
They
Yeah.
did a spreadsheet. That's awesome. That's something my brother would do.
They were a bunch of engineers from down the street at our local engineering school.
It's actually something I would probably do.
It's exactly
if I drank.
It's exactly what you would do, Chad. It's not probably. It's exactly what you would do.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Before we do tonight's show,
do you want to thank anybody?
Yeah, let's thank our official sponsor, the official
guys.
sponsor of the
Those
Candid
guys.
Athletic Training Podcast, Healthy Roster. We had Dan on from Healthy Roster last week, 199. He named not one, not two, but 3 athletic trainers of the year, and they each won $100 plus a bunch of swag. That's pretty cool for a company to recognize athletic trainers and then to reward them. I think deep down, that's all we want. Our own bosses and schools and whoever you work for, that's all you want is a little recognition, a little reward.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, you've done a great job. I think all of us would be super thrilled with it. And here's Healthy Roster. They're just recognizing people just because they want to.
If you don't know what Healthy Roster is, head over to healthyroster.com.
Yep.
They are an all-encompassing EMR that is really changing the EMR platform. They're gearing it towards athletic trainers and utilizing, number one, making sure that making those notes and all your documentation is easier to do. And then number two, they're providing you a platform that you can go then to your employer and say, look, this is what we've done. And here are the numbers. Pay me more freaking money, or at least give me a job again.
Well, and it's a communication platform. You can set up custom questions that go directly to your athletes. Like you want to do a concussion survey, a mental health screening, whatever. They have the ability for you to come up with any sort of survey that you want that would get texted immediately to your athletes, and then they can respond to you. So, I mean, it's a communication platform first and an EMR. It's incredible. So, like Kevin said, check them out, www.healthyroster.com.
Who else?
Let's really quick thank our friends at Smart Tools, smarttools+.com. 10% off anything at Smart Tools by using the code CANDID10.
Mm-hmm.
And then also,
keep going.
Human
Kinetics,
Human
baby.
Kinetics.
CEUs.
CEUs.
It's the year of CEUs coming up here.
I was just going to ask, I think we should ask, I'm going to put it up on social media. Have you done any so far this year?
1.
I think I did 1 as well.
I did 1.
So you can get 20% off any Human Kinetics course.
You bet your ass I'm doing
by
it.
using our code CANDIDCEU. So if you want to get a few in there before, maybe you're on break for another week, you want to get a course or 2 knocked out. We've also given away several CEUs courtesy of them. They have given us the ability to award 12 winners of a course that we selected that's worth 6 CEUs. And who won this last week?
Kevin Joyce.
So
he
Kevin
got
Joyce,
himself 6
CEUs for free.
Just for being a official member of the Candid Athletic Training Podcast.
Yeah. It looks like several of our live streamers have already done
I know
courses.
We got some overachievers.
Damn, I'm so far behind.
Ooh.
Let's see. Nate's all set. He did a couple dry needling courses, hopefully with Master Dry Needling. Tyler Martin's on. Tyler, thank you for the text on the congratulations, 200. Appreciate it. He's got 32.5 done. Kevin is double dipping with his CSCS. It looks like we've got some overachievers.
And I think worth note Smart Tools. We're working with them. They have a lot of courses on BFR, instrument assisted soft tissue mobilization courses as well.
Yeah. And they're going to do a course for us.
But we're in deep talks
for
about
our members.
Doing a course strictly for our members that I think we're going to gear maybe towards the BFR world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And since we had Ed on and we talked BFR so well, he talked intelligently. We just were like in awe of how smart he is and how wonderful of a guest for Candid Athletic Training he was. But we're definitely we're in the works.
Yeah.
We're in the works. So if you get to 49, maybe we'll get you that one.
That's all you need. Yeah. And then I know we talked about it last week. We were going to hopefully may have an announcement today. We don't officially have it all wrapped up. Kind of the holiday in between season kind of screwed everything up, but we hope next week to announce it officially. But we do have a partnership with a professional liability insurance. So if you are a member of our podcast, you're going to get a discount on professional liability. So whoever you're using, if you're not happy with it, be prepared to switch, because we're going to get you the best price possible on professional liability, which as an athletic trainer you should already have. So,
and talk about timing. I just got an email from my professional liability insurance saying that it's coming up. It 45 days. It said
it's going up.
You're gonna have to pay in 45 days.
Well, you're out of that.
I am out.
So hopefully we'll have an official announcement.
Yes,
next week. So that's all I've got in terms of thank yous. So let's we've got a fun show. I don't know how long it will be, but I think we've
about 10 minutes,
10 or 15.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick hitter here, but let's do it. All right, I want to start.
Tell you what, we have the best music.
It's pretty fun. I'm not tired of it. 200 episodes in, it's still like my favorite part of what we did. The logo,
God,
the thumb logo. People ask me about the thumb logo all the time.
I know.
And then the music, like for some reason, it just fits our show. So,
hanging out in your living room trying to figure out.
Hi, Allison.
Songs.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, I want to start with FMK tonight, Kev.
Yeah.
First off, Christmas. I want to do a non-athletic training FMK.
Okay.
Because I just had an epiphany this week. It hit me.
Epiphany.
I'm old.
What?
I got to the point.
No way.
This is when you know you've really aged. Just think about this. 4 years ago when we started this podcast.
4?
Yeah, 9. It'll be 4 years. It'll be 4 years in February.
February,
in 2 months. In 2 months from now, it'll be 4 years. But when we started this podcast,
how do we still have things to talk about?
We were both single. We were both single.
No way.
I mean, we both were dating someone, but we
weren't married.
Single.
4
years later.
Uh-huh.
This is how I know I'm old. For Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to I want you to FMK this. Not only did I receive, but I asked for the following.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to FMK.
Okay.
This is when you know you're old. I asked for socks, underwear, and slippers. How old am I? So please, if you're on the live stream, FMK the socks, the slippers, and the underwear as Christmas presents.
You know what's crazy is like...
And this is what I asked for. I asked for a few other things, but they were on my list. So I was like, hey, this is kind of what I need.
You always got holes in your socks too.
In my underwear and every crotch that I have in all my pants.
I'm gonna marry the slippers. They're there for the long haul. They are so clutch here in the Midwest to northern region of the country. And they keep you warm. They keep you safe. They keep you cozy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love to snuggle up with my slippers.
So you're marrying the slippers.
I'm gonna kill the underwear. And the only reason is, I actually was thinking about this the other day. I have found a couple pairs of underwear, different brands, that have been with me for a while.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd like to know.
And
I need some more durable stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. They're not brand new, but they are hanging in there, and so I don't need them.
Do you want to know?
So I'm gonna kill it.
Our Manscaped underwear that we got.
Yeah,
pretty good.
They are pretty good.
So kudos to Manscaped. Still, yeah. I mean, we wish you were still a sponsor, but
we do. But at the same time, great job making some underwear. Whoever you use to do that, soft, durable, comfortable. So that leaves me effing with the socks, because let's face it, there's no better feeling than putting on those socks, brand new, out of the package, for the very first time. Every other time after that, they're just another pair of socks.
Yeah, yeah. So you agree 100% with, I mean, Abby and Nate both 100% agreed with you.
And
they said,
you know what?
Marry the slippers.
Some people don't wear underwear.
Kill the underwear, F the socks. I'm going to... Oh, boy, it's tough. Slippers. You make a very compelling argument.
Did you get... Okay, did you get any of these?
I got all three.
All right.
In fact, I specifically
all
said...
from your wife?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, for Bennett.
Yeah.
Bennett / Julie, yeah.
Yeah.
I specifically asked for slippers for plantar fasciitis.
Okay.
So these, I think, are the second pair of slippers I've ever owned.
Okay.
That's how old the other ones were.
Right. I think I remember your slippers.
They're just some gray, crappy ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an adjustment because they're a little bit thicker sole. They got like a they're for plantar fasciitis, which I don't necessarily have.
Okay.
I think I thought I had it for a little bit, but it's just been an adjustment. I've actually almost rolled my ankle 2 or 3 times being in slippers, different slippers. I'm just not used to it. Mm-hmm. But I agree. You know what? I'm going to marry the underwear.
Okay.
Marry getting the underwear because
they're always
thinking about this. I'm a person that wears underwear most of the time.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm gonna go through it quicker. So I want to get it as a present more.
Okay. You want the consistency of the present.
Just recycle some new. Keep giving me underwear because I can keep working them into my system. For that. Maybe we should look into that.
Some of those underwears I was talking about, you can do a subscription with.
Okay. I agree. I have to F with the socks because a new pair of socks is orgasmic. I'm going to kill the slipper. Okay. Just because if I didn't have it,
trying to kill you right now.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't have it, I would just throw the socks on and keep my feet warm.
Sure.
So that's it.
I got it was my birthday gift, actually. My birthday gift was a new pair of slippers.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I am a sucker for some like leather slippers with like the fuzzy in the inside. Oh, I'm a sucker for it. And my feet get warm, and so I only wear them when it's like, ooh, I'm a little chilly.
You still have the brown ones?
No. That's why.
Okay.
The lovely wife was like, all right, I think those have hit their end. Yeah. And it's really the inside. The outside was fine. It was the inside. And they no longer were the cozy slippers. And so this new pair, very similar, but except they're gray.
Perfect.
And I've actually strategically, I'm not going to wear them all the time. I want these suckers to last. And my other ones lasted maybe 6 years.
Sure.
I don't know. But I want these ones to be for a lifetime.
Sure.
So I'm going to marry them.
Kevin says friend or foe slippers in the ATR. For the provider or for the kids? Like Crocs kind of thing?
Slippers. Not Crocs. Slippers.
All right.
Crocs are multi-use.
For the provider or for the athlete?
For the provider, I'm going to say foe.
Yeah. Could you? Well, you could have a slipper day. I don't know.
I'd actually rather you be barefoot all the time.
All right, let's do our athletic training related FMK.
Do it.
And we'll follow this up with our friend or foe. Because we're going to talk about dumbbells for a little bit.
Dummies.
Dumbbells.
Not
so
drummies,
let's
dummies.
Let's FMK.
Mm-hmm.
1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, the little ones.
The little guys.
The little guys. We might have done this before. It's been 200 episodes.
Who knows?
I can't remember what we've done.
Who knows?
1, 2, and 3 pound dumbbells in your ATR for rehab, I assume.
Well, not for weight training.
Could you imagine that?
1, 2, 1,000.
I'm doing
Anchorman, all right? 1,001. Oh my gosh, little guys. 1, 2, and 3.
They're right there.
I know.
Right there. Right in front of us. Right behind the camera.
Is it too easy to just marry the two because it's just right in the middle and you just get the best of both worlds and then kill the one? Because it's just, if you can do one, is it really that much different? Is it really that much different than just, like, let's just say raising your arm? It is. 3, then you'd F the 3 to get that real big pump going. Ooh. I'm gonna marry the 2. I'm going down the middle. I'm getting a safe choice, and just it's gonna be with me forever.
Abby said, okay.
Yeah.
Abby said the middle schoolers sometimes they can't get past the 1 pounders. That surprised me. All right, sorry.
Well, maybe without like proper form. That's the whole point, right? You're trying to engage, give a resistance to a movement so that there is the possibility that you're actually using the correct muscles. And sometimes 1 pound is enough. So maybe I'll F that. I'm going to F the 1. I'm going to F the 1 because sometimes less is more.
Sure.
And size doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, welcome to my world.
And I'm going to kill the 3 because nobody likes an overachiever. And so get the hell out of here. What do you got?
Kind of the opposite of you.
Uh-oh. Size does matter.
Size matters. No, weight matters. I'm going to marry the 3 pound. I would think that's the goal.
That's the goal.
To get up to 3 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's going to be your long-term answer.
Okay.
The 3 pounder.
All right.
I think I'm going to F the 1 pounder and kill the 2 pound. So the introductory, the starter kit kind of thing would be the 1 pounder. Just to get you going a little bit.
Ooh.
Get you started. Dip in there, see if you like it a little bit.
Get motors running.
Yeah. And then see if we can maybe progress up to the 3 pounder.
Oh.
And the 2 is just kind of like this hybrid, nonsensical. If I can do 1, I can maybe jump to 3. I don't really need the 2. You show that.
Just nonsensical.
Turd who's boss. You show that number 2 who's boss.
Abby says kill the 3 because if they can get to 3, then they don't need me.
Oh.
And marry the 2, F the 1. Because it's the 1. I never thought about marry the 1 because it's
Do you believe in? Never mind. That's a totally different podcast.
The 1?
The 1.
No.
I don't either.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, babe.
No. I'm pretty sure neither of our wives are like, yeah, you're the 1.
Yeah.
And I'm the 1.
The readily available.
I'm the one that walked in the room.
First one.
And you're the one that actually showed interest.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so while we're on there, let's duck into our friend or foe. Duck in.
I ducked in.
See what you did.
Yeah.
I want to get new graphics. I'm gonna work on new graphics this week. I hate our graphics now. Dumbbell racks.
You hate our graphics now.
In the athletic training room.
Get them out. I don't know.
In the athletic training room, having a dumbbell rack.
Now, are we talking about like a full dumbbell rack that's like in front of us right here? Like at all these up to like, 60, 70 pounds?
We'll say it's got to be at least 3 feet of shelving.
Okay. So we're talking.
Like if you just have like 2 pairs of dumbbells on a shelf or
different.
something, that's different. But like.
Or just a bunch of 1s and 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Faux. You're not gonna use it enough. You might use some of them, and then some of them end up just being like, well, this is a heavy weight, and so I can tie something to it. I mean, you can figure something else out. It's just taking up space.
That's the thing. I always thinking about that admin class that we took where you had to draw and design your ATR.
Yeah. Get them out of here.
And you're like, do I put in this?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was designing this place that we're sitting in,
yeah, we'll have to take a tour someday.
Yeah,
when we get the phone, hooked up.
I purposely got this set up so that
should we turn it around? Turn the camera around and show these people.
We can try.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or do you want to hook your phone up?
I don't.
No, it's not gonna work. It never works.
It doesn't. Oh, we'll try. Keep talking.
So I took a wall out, and then I replaced the wall with a storage rack system, and it was twofold. And now, like, it's just a little more like sight lines. But then two, I didn't have to put like a dumbbell rack somewhere because my dumbbell rack is a wall, and it's taking up so much less space that I was like, man, this is just a brilliant idea. If I were to put a dumbbell rack like behind me over here, if we were to put a dumbbell rack over there or like to the right of Chad, they take up so much space, people. And if you're not in a big box, it's ridiculous. And so to me, if you're an athletic trainer and you have an athletic training room, if you're in a high school setting, if you're in a, let's call it a rehab clinic, if you're in a college setting, or if you're in a pro setting, chances are you have somewhere else that is connected, that is considered what we would call a weight room, a strength and conditioning room, and that's where dumbbells probably should live.
Yeah. That's what some of our live streamers are saying.
There's so many things you can do with dumbbells, but we need more space to do things with dumbbells. So get them out of here.
I think we need to update.
Yeah, we're going to update later.
Yeah. So,
plain and simple that we're technologically inept.
So Kevin says just buy an adjustable dumbbell set. So I'm guessing he's saying faux. Allison said faux, just go to the weight room. And Abby says faux.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. Because if you have, like, in terms of rehab, is the dumbbell the best thing you could have for rehab? Bless you. Again.
Almost.
I think dumbbells may be a little bit overrated piece of equipment in terms of dumbbell. Now,
I think so.
I'm trying to think back when we did our rehab draft. I hope I sure as hell didn't draft dumbbells. Because I look stupid then for saying that now.
But you weren't thinking about in your room.
Yeah.
You're thinking about a rehab facility.
Yeah. And I agree. Hopefully you have a good enough relationship with strength condition that, although I don't know, maybe you should just have it available. Like,
what do you need 35s for in your athletic training room?
For
bench?
Me.
What are you going to do with a 35-pound, like, goblet squats?
Sure.
But
I guess you're just going to end up just go to the TRX and you know what you should be doing? You should be doing the BFR.
There you go.
TRX BFR assisted.
There you go.
Because then you can do no weight and get the benefit of. So, yeah.
From a rehab standpoint, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So.
Get them out of here.
All right. So everyone basically agrees. You know, we could put it up.
So if you have dumbbells in your athletic training room and they're taking up space, play this clip. Just you know what? Your choice is made.
Every inch of your facility could be used for something.
It's true.
So
that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Let's do a really fun fictional athletic training, then we're going to hit a feature topic here, okay?
Let's go.
And I don't think we've done this, and I don't know how we haven't done this. We're going to do grilled chicken versus fried or breaded chicken.
Fried is different than breaded chicken.
Well, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Grilled versus not grilled chicken.
Oh, grilled versus not grilled. Okay. Now you threw a curveball in there. All right. Have you ever made fried chicken?
At home?
Yeah.
I've tried.
You have?
I tried to do like a gluten-free version, but...
Sure. How'd it go?
See, Abby's asking homemade or restaurant. Grilled versus crispy. Crispy chicken.
Crispy chicken.
Who's making a better athletic trainer? On the drive over here, Ed, that's when it came to me. I was like, damn, there's arguments for both. Because, well, do you have a preference to eat? Let's just start there.
I'm a sucker for some, really good fried chicken.
Every once in a while, I will hanker for it.
Yes.
And I can't have it anymore.
Yeah.
As a celiac.
Grilled chicken is a staple.
Of what?
Every diet that can have meat. It's clean. It gives you the protein.
Clean athletic training room.
It's easy to make.
Well, here's
you can spice it up. You can keep it down low.
The protein content of crispy chicken doesn't go down.
No.
The protein's still there. It's just covered up by
everything else that comes with it.
Yeah.
Might negate all of the good that you have just ingested.
So you prefer to eat a fried chicken or a crispy chicken?
I would much prefer to eat fried chicken over grilled chicken. As far as if you put the two in front of me.
For just a one-off meal.
Yes.
If you were going to say you have to eat chicken every day for the rest of your life, you would consider grilled because it's a healthier option.
Yes.
That's where you're going with it. I got it.
If I'm dying immediately after eating a meal, I'm going to go out eating the
Last Supper.
Eating the fried chicken.
Would that be on your Last Supper plate?
No.
No, me neither, I don't think.
Now, I will say there's some really good fried chicken here in Milwaukee that I think rivals the Deep South.
Say that again?
There's some really good fried chicken here.
Up here? Yeah.
In Milwaukee. I don't know about in other areas of the Midwest and the northern states, but here in Milwaukee we have some really good fried chicken. One place that is just, I can't believe they don't have it anymore, and this is a very Midwest thing, specifically Wisconsin, is Culver's. Culver's used to have, some of the best fried chicken of all time.
Yeah, they changed it.
It makes me mad. Anyway, athletic training related. Grilled chicken, it's there for you. It can be the staple in your life every day, and if you do eat meat, you aren't going wrong.
What's more consistent, grilled chicken or crispy chicken? What's more versatile?
More versatile would be grilled. You could barbecue it. You could season it.
Shred it.
Pulled
chicken.
Yeah. I mean,
salads,
crispy fried
potatoes.
Chicken
oh man,
is basically it. And what you're eating is that.
Okay, how about this? Crispy chicken is comfort food. Don't you want your athletic trainer to be comforting a little bit,
Good point.
In terms of versatility, I think grilled chicken may be more versatile. It probably is more versatile.
Fried or crispy chicken is a little more messy.
Yeah. Kevin Joyce said crispy chicken holds the sauce and condiments better, and as ATs, we are products of our environment. We constantly need to be absorbing new skills. Prep time. Grilled chicken's ready to go faster, I think.
Agreed.
Maybe.
If you
deep fry a chicken,
I don't know how long it takes to deep fry chicken.
Not long. I mean, 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, I think.
So it's faster.
Yeah, it's probably faster.
So it gets the job done quicker. You might have some mess along with it. You might have some negative effects, but it gets the job done.
Grilled chicken is way cleaner. It's going to have a cleaner ATR, it's a cleaner finish.
It's more versatile. You can add now. You can argue. You can put crispy fried chicken in salads, and you can combine it with, like Kevin says here, chicken and waffles. You're not going to put a piece of grilled chicken with a waffle. It's going to be a fried piece of chicken. So it enhances some flavors, but doesn't necessarily enhance you who's eating it, right?
No, it's clearly the less healthy option.
In the world of,
all right, what holds up? What holds up better?
Holds up. Grilled
chicken lasts like.
I don't know. Okay, are you a cold chicken the next day kind of person? So you back in your day when you would get fried chicken, did you eat it cold or did you warm it back up?
I would prefer to heat my chicken.
Me too.
The second day after.
Some people are diehard. Nope, cold. Going to that fridge. It's like cold pizza versus warm pizza, right?
Cold fried chicken is awesome, according to Kevin Joyce.
Man, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I mean, it's just not. I'm not a fan.
Dang.
So, therefore, holding up the fried chicken will never be quite the fried chicken it was day one. I can reheat grilled chicken the next day, and I am still just as satisfied with a very mediocre piece of chicken.
I feel like a lot of times
when I first ate it, I wasn't necessarily that impressed.
Sometimes I think
the second time I wasn't.
You reheat grilled chicken, it comes across a little rubbery.
Oh, all right.
A little bit. Sometimes,
maybe. But even when you first cook it, sometimes it's also like,
I literally have no idea how I'm voting in this one because there's so many different arguments.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken makes a better AT?
Yeah, why not?
I really thought you were going to go the other way. Because a lot of times I think I know how you're going to vote.
Yeah.
And you totally surprised me there.
It's better AT.
It's grilled chicken's more versatile. It's more consistent. It's not as fancy. It's a pretty straightforward. It's just not the fancy. It's like a basic. Grilled chicken's like a basic athletic trainer. Fried chicken's kind of like your bells and whistles athletic trainer.
Don't
you think a little bit? And I don't know if we've decided which one.
Have you ever heard somebody say, my mom, my grandmother makes the best grilled chicken of all time?
Never.
That's a phrase that has never been said.
You brag about your fried chicken.
Thousands of people have said, my grandmother makes the best fried chicken.
Are you changing your own mind right now?
No, I'm just saying there is
something to be proud of.
Yeah, there's a skill involved. Yeah, I changed my mind. Fried chicken. Go for it.
That's where I thought you were originally going to go, but
crapola.
I don't know. That's why I think this is actually a really. It took us 200 episodes to get here, but I think this is a really interesting fact. One of the better ones we've done in a while.
How many chicken wings do you think you can eat in one sitting?
Grilled chicken wings?
Sure.
Grilled chicken nuggets? What?
Chicken wings.
Like BW3s?
Yeah.
Right now?
Take the celiac out of there.
Yeah. No. I would. And I wouldn't. Yeah, if we were having a contest, how is this timed or just how many start to finish?
Just, not like
God dang, I haven't tried.
not even a contest. Just like
20.
How many do you think you can just eat?
20.
I think I'm at 40.
Wow.
I think I'm at 40. 40, I'd be like, all right, I gotta stop. I've definitely had 20 in a sitting, and been like, I could eat more. Definitely not time, though. I'm talking about, like, you're at a bar, watching the Packers, and you're just constantly ordering wings. I think I could eat 40 and be very content. 20, I might be like, I need some more. Anytime I get, like, a dozen wings, I want more.
More.
Kind
of depends on where I'm at.
Obviously, there's size involved, this and that. Drummies or wing?
I'm putting this up on social media right now.
Yeah.
I actually think this is going to be a legit, hopefully, argument on social media here. I hope this gets some action. So if you're on the live stream, please retweet this one or just, just maybe comment and share. We did flats or drummies as a fat.
Yeah. What's your preference, though?
On wings?
Yeah.
I like the flats.
Flats.
I love flats.
Okay.
I love flats in my belly.
Flats.
Flats.
Scotch.
I personally like grilled chicken a lot. Who do I think would make a better athletic trainer, though?
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I still haven't quite made up my mind. I think I may say... It's so tough. I don't know. I honestly can't make up my mind. Do I have to? This is Candid Athletic Training.
I mean, it's why we do this
So we've
show.
got consistency and healthy versus a little bit more messy versus I'll go with the grilled chicken.
You would.
I know I would.
So basic.
I am such a basic human. I'll go grilled chicken. You're gonna go crispy chicken.
I'm going fried.
Crispy
fried. No breaded. Crispy fried.
I wish I still ate it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I were you, that's something I would miss.
What was the place that I kept talking about? I wanted to bring up. Oh, Cane's, Raising Cane's. I really think it's underrated.
Sure.
I wish we had
it's
one
underrated.
Up here.
It's underrated here. In other areas of the country,
it's really
like,
highly rated. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't had my Raising Cane's today yet. Don't talk to me.
God damn. We should bring one up here.
Well, open one.
Silent partners. What did they say on the live stream? What did people say?
We're
flats. On the wing.
Drums.
Grilled. Abby says grilled. Allison says she doesn't eat meat, but she votes grilled. I think Kevin's going crispy.
I'm not going to lie. I make a mean chicken breast. Whether it's grilled or on the stovetop or even in the oven. But
Cane's has no flavor?
From who?
From Abby.
Oh. Well.
I don't know. Just use sauce. Don't they have a dipping sauce? Or is that a sign of a bad... That's like you're not supposed to put steak sauce on the steak?
Maybe.
If you have to use a dip sauce for your crispy chicken?
It's quite possible. You're never going to convince somebody from areas of the country that whether it's Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes.
Kevin's got a power ranking going here. Kevin Joyce.
Churches, yeah. And then there's a couple other ones too. Zaxby's. If you have a favorite because that's where you're from, or something, you're never going to convince somebody otherwise.
You're right.
It's like trying to convince somebody.
Religion or politics?
Well, I was thinking actually more like ice cream or frozen custard, but like around here, Cops, Culver's.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never Oscars. You're never going to convince somebody that Cops is better than Culver's. Like, you're just not.
I think Cops is better than Culver's. Correct. Everyone's got your opinion, and you stick to it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really care.
I
just like ice cream.
They're all good around here.
Yeah.
It's
Wisconsin,
good.
baby. It's what we do.
It's what we do. Frozen custard.
We should have a sample fest.
Ooh, I would like that. You know what? Yesterday, it took everything in my power. I was driving past Cops, 76 and Layton.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream was the flavor of the day.
Yeah. Do you know what I've been really hardcore into like the last 2 weeks? Oat milk ice cream.
Sure. Yeah.
Freaking delicious.
Yeah. It works.
Oatly.
Totally works.
Peanut butter and chocolate. Oh.
Totally works. You want to know what's a hot take? Most overrated ice cream of all time?
Uh-oh, what is it?
Anything from Ben & Jerry's.
Oh.
Anything. I've never bought a pint of Ben & Jerry's and been like, whoa, that's good.
Abby, you can send it to us, yes.
What?
She's going to get you all some graters.
Grater's ice cream. All right.
Okay, I think that's all the regular topics. Let's do our feature topic. Flavors. Pick flavors of ice cream?
Pick flavors.
I mean, I'm a mint chip person. That's just what I am. That's
Cookies and cream. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Throw some Reese's peanut butter cups somewhere in there. But Reese's peanut butter cups with vanilla ice cream or vanilla custard is way better than Reese's peanut butter cups with chocolate custard or chocolate ice cream.
You said Reese's peanut butter cup with vanilla ice cream is better than in chocolate ice cream.
Correct.
It's too chocolatey.
Correct.
Oh, Greeter's flavors. Okay, and look it up on their website. Okay. So she's saying go to this is a place.
I'm going to look it up.
All right. So live streamers, we want to know what your 2023 goals are for your athletic training careers.
Oh my God, they like ship to people.
I know, that's why I think she's.
Jeez. Pick a flavor.
Well, let's do that after the show because I might take forever deciding.
I just got very excited.
So your 2023 goal, this is going to come out after the New Year's, and that's the thing you do every year around New Year's is you set some goals, you kind of review, and then come back to it and at the end of the year and be like, hey, how did I do? So, I know you have some goals for this.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, specifically the place we are sitting in will open in the year of 2023. And so obviously my goal is to make this place as successful as possible. By doing that, what my main goal is the people that will be performing rehabs, personal training, and so forth here. My goal is to make them successful. I would love to. I own a clinic that is staffed with basically my clinic. Everybody in my clinic, all the therapists are their own little business, and I just own the brick and mortar. I own the brick and mortar. This place, I feel like I have an opportunity to actually pass on something that is my knowledge and how I treat all of my patients. And I want to impart that, like, that thought process and that like actual caring, like thoughtful and like in-depth like work to my other employees and independent contractors that will be here. I think I have an opportunity here to establish my footprint of like, this is why you go to SE Lab, is because the people that have experienced what I do in my clinic and that have worked with me, that keep coming back to me because I think about things a little bit differently and I work with them a little bit on a different scale. I try to break down to the basics of movement and the basics of what it means to be a human being. And while you're living and breathing on this earth, that you don't have to have pain. And I want this place to be the epicenter and a mecca for like everybody else to come to, and that's why they come here.
I think it's kind of a cool like way to get a little bit, once you leave the traditional setting,
yeah,
and you're in a clinic setting, like having a space like this kind of brings you back a little bit towards that traditional setting where you get to do some rehab.
100% does.
So I can see where that'd be really fun.
Rolling around on the ground with people behind me.
Whoa,
like,
whoa. You got to pay extra for that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. That's personal. Actually getting to know how people move, getting to like talk to them on a personal level, not just laying on a table. I can't wait. Now, that being said, that's kind of like a business goal of mine. But on a patient and client goal, never forgetting to like get back to the basics of movement. I think it's so easy to get sucked into the world of like, here is the either one, like the 10 exercises that you have to do for back pain, or here are the new sexy ways to treat back pain or knee pain or hip pain, and here are the new fancy ways to do a clamshell. When I think I'm guilty of it too, of like thinking that there's going to be these one or two perfect stretches, perfect exercises that will immediately take away all pain and immediately take away all dysfunction. And one of the reasons I built this place is so that I can have more time to get back to the basics of just moving properly can take care of so many different issues. And I know a lot of athletic trainers don't necessarily have the time and don't necessarily maybe have like the clientele that can afford that, like from the standpoint of you need to give them, here are your 3 sets of 10 of this, and here are your 3 sets of 10 of this, and not necessarily get to be one-on-one with a person so that you can really deep dive into why somebody has pain in their shoulder or their elbow or whatever it is. But because I can, and this is why I built this place, my goal is to not lose sight of that. And 6 months from now, when I'm absolutely killing it in here and it's super busy, I really hope that I can like go back and say, take a breath, stop. You're struggling with this patient because they're not getting better. What are we missing? We're probably missing some of the most basic things in the world. And that is, do you actually even have the correct thoracic mobility to have the ability to lift your kid over your head, whatever it is. And so my goal is to not get sucked into the sexy world that is athletic training and keep it basic.
Yeah.
Maybe with a little foreplay.
Just go back to the roots, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And I really trying to like honestly afford people the opportunity to have a place to do that, right? And that's what I've really tried to build here. And so that's where I'm going to go with it. What do you got?
Well, I want to read, Tyler Martin said he's ready to leave the traditional setting. That's one of his goals.
All right.
This is next year to get out of the traditional setting, get into the clinic.
But the face next to it's one of these faces. So you weren't supposed to tell anybody.
You're right.
His boss is listening. I don't know. Where does Tyler work?
Well, no,
don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Kevin wants to take over the world. Kevin Joyce.
I want to take
honest to God, my career goal is I'm gonna find a better work-life balance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue to search for work-life balance. That's gonna happen this year. I'm gonna go to part-time.
Okay.
And spend more time working on this podcast because I think in the last year it's gotten very difficult for us.
Yeah.
To do
life.
I think, yeah, it just, as we continue to do more things, the things we want to do it gets harder. But I want to spend more time on growing this podcast. I know I said that last year. I think we've, in our eyes, figured out a few things. We're very excited about some of the new partners that are coming in, some new opportunities.
I think the hard part of this podcast is we grew really fast.
Yeah, and I think what I want to do with it, honest to God, is I want to use it a platform to help the athletic trainers out there. I want to use we've got this platform, and we've got some people's attention now, some big name companies and some people, and I want to make, like, us being able to give athletic trainers probably the best, lowest price you'll find for professional liability insurance. And we hope to have that announcement, like I said, very, very, very soon. I want to do more stuff like that with our podcast. I want to go back to the Ed Laceras and be able to offer CEU opportunities and teach, like, all these basic functions that you were talking about that you want to do here. I want to have those conversations. I want to do more video stuff where we can show the exercises we like and movement patterns we like and stuff we really love. That's what I want to do. I want to have more of that kind of stuff available to our members.
Right.
Like, that's the next step. Being able to give really cool things to our members, to do more content, to meet more people. I think we are, and just to spend more time doing this and less time doing my other job, because frankly, I enjoy this more. So I think that's my goal for the year.
For you.
Allison said her goal, my AT goal, is to move and get a job in the traditional setting near family. And where is your family, Allison? Maybe we can help facilitate that.
Yeah. Let us know. And let it snow.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I think it's just a time to reflect. And I think often, as athletic trainers especially, we get so caught up in how, like, the day-to-day and how burned out everyone is, that sometimes we do have to step back and say, what's the big picture here? Correct. Because sometimes, like, we're just drowning in the day, getting through the day-to-day.
Yeah.
Allison's in Tennessee. So if you're in the Tennessee area and you have a traditional setting position and you're looking for somebody, please, Allison Perloth.
Yeah.
Pearl Roth. But so, yeah, I hope everyone takes some time. I know people are burned out and drowning and it's hard. I just hope you all can step, and this is usually the time of the year, you know, the Christmas, the New Year's, when hopefully you can maybe get a few days off. You can step back and say, look, what's the big picture? What's the goals? How do I get there?
Yeah.
And just kind of repurpose, refocus, reprioritize everything. So.
Agreed. And I think for athletic trainers in general, the the new year isn't necessarily the new year of athletic training. Like I think a vast majority of athletic trainers work on a season schedule or a school schedule. But goals take time, right? And so if you start thinking about it now and you start maybe chipping away January 1, January 2, January 3, maybe by May you got some really concrete like plan, right? With some of the best advice I've ever heard is basically don't expect to write a novel in a day. And don't expect to write a, what's the award for writing? Pulitzer Prize? Pulitzer Prize, right?
Yeah.
Like don't expect to write it like a Pulitzer Prize winning novel in a day. Maybe just write, and this is via Tim Ferriss and some other people that he's heard it from, but maybe just write 200 crappy words a day. And before you know it, day after day, you wrote 200 crappy words that have turned out to be, 20 chapters of something pretty epic. And so I think getting back to that the basics of stuff,
yep.
Not forgetting the effort counts, right? And so when you start the new year of 2023, even if it's not necessarily your time to make a change in your career or whatever, laying the groundwork so that you're ready to make that change is very important.
I was just scrolling through my social media because I just saw something that said, don't wait. Just start with something small right now, like don't feel like you have to take on the whole goal or the whole thing at one time. Just make one small itty bitty change right now and then work your way up to, I think it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger said that to somebody.
Yeah,
he said, like,
probably.
Don't just do one small little thing today, and hopefully it snowballs into doing a lot of little things that help you get to it. It's kind of like baseball. You got to be consistent over a long period of time to get to be any good at it.
It's true. And if you're just listening to this, and now in 2023, what's cool is if you come on the live feed. Every Wednesday at 8:30, basically. I mean, right now we mentioned one thing about Allison wants to maybe have a little career change, and everybody's reaching out saying, "Hey, I might have something here. Hey, I might have something here. I'm going to make some calls. That's athletic training. That's athletic trainers. We're all in this together, and we're trying to help each other out. That's why we do this profession, because we're very selfless in how we approach our lives. And I think it's kind of fun when you get to interact with the Kevin Joyces and the Abbies and Nates of the world that are very consistent on this live broadcast. And it's really cool to meet new people and get on this live show.
Yeah.
That's why it's one of the reasons why we kind of took away the idea that only our members got the live show, is because I think, we should all be trying to get together as much as possible. And right now this is the best medium for us to be getting together.
It's called inclusion.
Whoa. That's a big word.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I think that's it.
All right.
I hope everyone had a safe New Year's. I hope 2023 brings you good fortune and net luck. We make our own damn luck.
Yeah, make your own damn luck.
So,
CandidAthleticTraining.com. Go get yourself a membership. Go leave us topic suggestions, FMK suggestions, fat suggestions, so forth. The fat bracket's coming up already. I mean, it's seriously, if you're listening to this not live, I mean, it's January, and that means we have to start organizing our fat brackets. Holy cow.
Early results on the poll.
Yeah.
68% people say crispy.
Works every time.
Crispy chicken. Better athletic trainer than grilled chicken.
Nice.
That's early, though.
Thank you, Healthy Roster. HealthyRoster.com. All of your EMR needs. They are fantastic over there. Thank you to Smart Tools. Candid 10 gets you 10% off at smarttoolsplus.com. And then thank you, Human Kinetics. Candid CEU will get you 20% off any of their online books, courses that will get you a crap ton of CEUs. Remember, if you are a member, that was hard to say. Remember that if you are a member of Candid Athletic Training, you are still eligible to win free CEUs through Human Kinetics. It's 6 CEUs.
We're going to give away like 4 or 5 more, I think.
We got 5 more.
Five more?
We have 5 more.
Ooh.
So that's over the next month or so, month and a half, we're going to give away another 5 free courses that each course is worth 6 CEUs. So thank you all for listening tonight. Hope you have a good night. You stayed up with us, and love you. Bye.
Bye.